So we're ready to start, and we'll start with you, Steve. You have 2 minutes for your introductory statement. And now here's the mic.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah,
that helps.
I'm Steve Smetana. I'm running for the 5th District Alderman, and I'm 51 years old. I'm married. I have 2 children. Steve, closer. I'm running because I've had friends that asked me to run because they weren't satisfied with what was going on in the city. And I thought I'd give it a crack. I've never been in politics, and I think it's time that I start. It's something that I kind of wanted to do, and I finally put my foot in the water and I'm doing it. I'm not gonna, I want to do it. I'm not, I have some ideas, and I'd like to move forward with them. So that's about it.
Okay, thank you. Ray, over to you. 2 minutes.
All right, I'm done. Ray DeHahn, I'm Alderman, 7th District. I'm running as a write-in because of a paper snafu. They called me 5 minutes before the deadline and said, if you ain't down here, you're off the ballot. And I had turned in all my papers on the 4th of December. And it is what it is. I have, my opponent didn't come tonight, but he's the only one on the ballot. A little bit about me. My wife and I were married 55 years. We had 6 children, 18 grandkids, and 9 great-grandbabies. I've lived at 2706 Diane Avenue since 1961. I could see Horlick High School out my south window, and that's behind where the Labor Center is. And I've had a lot of success. I've been elected official since 1972. I was 32 years on the county board, and I'm in my 10th year as an alderman. And I was a proponent of the Reef Point Marina. A lot of people said, well, why do you want to spend $22 million? I said, what was down there was a couple piers. That was it. And it turned that whole downtown area into, it's up north for the Illinois people, a lot of them. But a lot of our folks use it too. And I've had a lot of successes within the city. There's issues out there that probably will never go away because it takes money. And our government up in state keep cutting us and leaves us no other alternative but cut positions or not fill them. And we're hoping that better times come, but I don't see that for the next 4 years. I'm done.
Okay, Eddie.
Thanks. I don't need this. My wife tells me to use my indoor voice
The camera needs it.
pretty often.
camera
Oh,
needs it.
really?
Appreciate if you use it.
Is this thing on?
Because he's right up close to the...
Right here.
You know, these lights remind me of my father standing with this bank of floodlights running the Super 8 camera back in the 60s. At least there's only 2, and I didn't put my sunscreen on, so it's actually a little warm up here, so hopefully nobody will be putting out cigarettes on the back of my hand to get information out of me tonight. But my name's Eddie Diehl. I'm Alderman of the 15th District. I have been since the spring of 2013. I was never an elected official before that. My background is academic and industrial biotech science, but I think I brought a lot of creativity to the table, and I brought a passion for serving people to the table, and it's just been a great pleasure and an honor to be alderman for the last 2 years. So I'm asking for the job again. The 3 things that I was interested in when I asked to become mayor in this city are the 3 things that I continue to be interested in as alderman. One of the things is focus on small business. We have to stop nickel and diming small businesses. We kick them out of town. We don't encourage them to come to town. For instance, the personal property tax has to go. I'm interested in what I'm calling rethinking community, reconnecting, the dysfunctional, disjointed communities in the city of Racine And I tell people, you know, there aren't different neighborhoods. If you want to think of Racine as different neighborhoods, it's not a big enough city to have different neighborhoods. We are all one community, and we need to think of Racine in that way. And I'm also interested in government transparency and accountability. And you'll see me on TV, on city council meetings, often asking for oversight for the taxpayers. So thank you, and I look forward to answering questions tonight.